We are proposing to reduce the fees that are charged within the film sector by 15%, which means that filmmakers will be able to pay less to produce films, because one of the requirements currently that is set out in the laws, and that is the Films and Stage Plays Act, is that if you want to shoot a film in the country, whether you are a local filmmaker or an international filmmaker, you must acquire a license from the Kenya Film Classification Board. So currently we are proposing that for local filmmakers, the fees chargeable will go down by 15%. For local distributors, we are also giving discounts in terms of fees to the level of 15%. And also exhibitors. Exhibitors are cinema theaters. We are saying, for cinema theaters, what we are saying is that if you have many screens, you'll pay less. What we are proposing is that broadcasters and commercial streamers of film services will be allowed to self-classify content that is meant to be either broadcast or distributed through their respective platforms. And this is meant to promote the ease of doing business in the sector, so that broadcasters do not submit content to the board for classification, as is the practice now. The current laws require broadcasters and online streaming services to submit 100% of the content that is supposed to run on their platforms to KFCB for examination and classification. When we talk about examination and classification, we are talking about assigning an age rating to a film. The new classification guidelines are introducing a new age rating, and that is PG-13, because there's a huge demographic gap between 10 and 16, and we think that as it is now, kids who are 10 years are getting content that is probably meant for persons who are 15 years and above. So we want to protect children so that they get content that is appropriate for them, and therefore we want to introduce a new rating for age 13, so that children between the ages of 10 and 13 can watch content that is appropriate for their age, and those above 13 and 16, between 13 and 16, can also be able to be guided on what to consume.
Masikitiko yangu ni kuwa hawa wasanii wanatengeza tamthilia tu za mahabati, mahaba, ngonjera za mahaba, ngonjera na kulombotovo, tamthilia kama ukiangalia Sultana, Maria, Alejandro, zote ni ngonjera tu za kuamsha hisia za mahaba, na tunasema watoto wetu wanakosa maadili. Kwa hivyo tunaomba serikali, hawa wasanii wapewe nafasi, watengeze content zingine, si basi tubaki tu kwenye mahaba tu, watengeze zingine, na serikali iwatunze, si kila kitu kiwe ni mahaba, ndio heshima inakosekana mpaka wazazi wanalalamika. Hii content ambayo ingine naizungumzia ni watengeze content. Tuna mimba za mapema, tuna mimba za utotoni, watoto wanapata mimba. Takwimu za serikali zinasema watoto wengi, idadi ya watoto wengi wa shule wanapata mimba ama wanatoa mimba. Kwa hivyo tutengeze hizi content kupiga hili janga. Hili janga ndio kesho tuwe na jamii. Lakini ikiwa sisi ni mahaba na kulombo tovo, basi kesho tutakuwa hatuna jamii. Maanake ikiwa watoto ndio wanakuwa wazazi, tutakuwa tumefikia wapi?